The third business model is so easy that you just need a laptop, your network, and some brain cells. And it actually solves such a big problem for businesses like us that we'd be your first customers. Hey guys, this is George.
And this is Marco.
And today we're going to present you with 5 sustainable business models. Hey guys, this is George.
And this is Marco.
We're the 2 co-founders of Buckle and Seam,
a social impact brand from Berlin, Germany, hence our accents.
And we're gonna present you with 5 sustainable business models, which we have brainstormed and hope you can put into practice out of your bedroom.
When we started Buckle and Seam, Marco was 23 and I was 26. Our first office was my parents' guest room.
And actually, within 2 years, we managed to scale the business and grew it to a 7-digit business. We're recognized by a couple of media outlets. One of them was Forbes 30 under 30. And since then, now actually have a real office.
Yeah, and more importantly, we have sent more than 1,000 kids to school by donating 3% of our revenue. So that's really the biggest achievement.
And we hope that we can be the spark for you to actually start a business. We've prepared 5 models, which you can easily start out of your bedroom, your parents' garage. Just need a laptop and keep on going. You can actually start any of the businesses we laid out with Shopify. Shopify is an e-commerce platform which allows you to not only sell your products easily, but to list them on several other marketplaces as well. And we use them since day one, a couple of years ago, and still have that app which rings every day. Once you're done watching the video, there's a link underneath for more information. So, business idea number 1. So the first business idea which we thought of is creating bracelets for a cause. Why we selected bracelets? Quite simple. Number 1, they have a huge profit margin. And number 2, it can create impact.
Talking about profit margin, from our own experience, we know that jewelers usually have a profit margin of 40 to 70%. This share is huge and should definitely cover your production costs, your material costs, as well as your marketing expenses, and leave enough money to cover overheads and your own profit.
You might be wondering, how much money do I need to start this? So we say roughly 200 to 500 US dollars. Either you buy them at wholesale or you do the bracelets yourself, way cheaper. And we estimate that you can sell bracelets for 49 to 69 US dollars, leaving that with a profit margin of 40 to 70%. It's a huge margin for you to actually invest in social ads as well.
Yeah, and if you have no idea on how to make a bracelet, don't worry, you're not on your own. There are tons of YouTube tutorials. We went through the same process. So for us, we always have, little leather scrapes that we cannot use and that we started to repurpose for bracelets. So it's quite easy actually.
And then touch basing on the cause. For us, it's important that every business which we create, or hopefully you create at some point, has a cause and addresses a cause. For example, if you deeply care about turtles, you could, for example, have a motif of turtles somewhere involved in the bracelets and donate part of the revenues to some initiatives. And connecting these 2 dots for us
was girls' education and could be any cause for that matter. And that's really key. To our second business idea. Our second business idea is a business idea where you don't have to travel far. It's an idea where you take specialty products from your community and you offer them to your community or a wider area.
Let's take, for example, my neighborhood. There are 3, 4, 5 small shop owners who have amazing specialties. One of my favorite ones is, for example, one woman who has a honey shop. So she makes high quality bio honey and it tastes amazing, but she's only specialized on actually creating the product, not really selling it.
And this is where you come in. With your Shopify shop, you would basically interact or act as a wholesaler, where you have these different products from these different providers, aggregated on your own website, selling it to a community.
And usually the good thing of these kind of models is that you don't need to buy the inventory from them, because these people in these small specialty stores, they have these products and you can just list them on your store and sell them. And whenever you sell them, you would charge a 30 to 35% commission. Makes them happy, makes you happy because you earn a margin and don't have an inventory risk.
Now think about it though. A 30% commission is not as much money as other business models would provide. Here, storytelling is key. So really go and meet those people, visit them and interview them. Document the process of how, let's say, the honey is made or other products. Who is the maker? Who is the designer? Tell the story, make it compelling, and then these products will sell. Also, these community customers or these customers who are interested in products from a community are usually customers that stick. And it doesn't just have to be honey. These customers tend to stick with your stores, tend to stick with the product and return. So here's where you make money, on that second purchase at the latest stage.
Let's talk about the margins. So usually we would work around 30% margin. That means if you sell $1,000 worth of goods, you're left with $300. Of these $300, you have to spend, from our experience, $100 on marketing, such as social ads on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, and then 5% for shipping to get it actually towards the customer, and then 5% for admin and other costs, such as hosting. And the rest is your profit. So within the first $1,000, you've doubled your initial investment and are good to go. Third business idea. The third business model is so easy that you just need a laptop, your network, and some brain cells. And it actually solves such a big problem for businesses like us that we'd be your first customers.
It is an idea that in fact is so easy that you can pull it off from home. All you need is some Excel skills, some networking skills, definitely no rocket science. And yeah, as Marco mentioned, it's something that touches us as thousands of other companies worldwide. No, probably on Shopify alone. So here you come in with your solution.
And the problem is huge, but the solution is so simple. We as business owners pollute the environment. For every shipment which leaves, for example, for us from Pakistan and arrives in our warehouse in Berlin, thousands of CO2 emissions are emitted by us, and there's no way we can compensate this.
Until now, that's where you come in. So with your wit, you would basically offer us as business owners the possibility through your Shopify website to assess how much CO2 was actually emitted. It can be very easy through a type form or Google form, both options that we really like. We enter our information, how much of what have we shipped when and where, and you shoot us an email with, hey, this has been your CO2 emission for this particular shipment or time period.
And then you can actually aggregate multiple providers and allow us as a business to choose how we want to compensate. There are, for example, options where we can plant trees, and there are certain other options as well where we can actually work on treatment plans on water or any other projects which you think are relevant, and we as a business can then choose from through your Shopify store.
Because today we could literally only go to one particular expert and say, hey, we want to help reforestation, or we want to help building solar panels. With your help, we would be able to choose from multiple ones.
And the good thing about this is that we as business owners would be willing to invest a lot of money, and there are thousands or millions of other Shopify store owners who actually are aware that they're hurting the environment with their shipments, but they want to bring change. And you, for example, would charge a commission on the payments. Say we as business owners have to pay $1,000 to compensate our last shipment from Pakistan to Berlin. You could earn 50% margin, which we as business owners would be completely fine with, and you earn $150 without moving your fingertips.
On to our fourth business idea. And it's all about hype.
Yeah!
There are a lot of trends in the world, but let's be real. If something is trending, it's hyped. And what's usually hyped? Something that's limited. This is something that we experience also with our own collections. So for instance, we just launched our summer lining, a collection that is limited only for the summer and with which we generated over $25,000 of revenue within a couple of hours.
Actually, the business model we thought of is creating a t-shirt brand based on limited edition motifs. So You know that there's tons of influencers or celebrities wearing fancy or newly made trousers, caps with fancy motifs such as a green avocado. And this is something you could pick up as a trend, put it on a t-shirt and sell it online.
And what's the startup cost? It's very limited. You know, all you need is basic cotton t-shirts that you can print on. Ideally 100% organic cotton or recycled cotton or fair trade cotton, which range usually between $8 and $12 to $13. So it's not too much of an upfront invest and very easy for you to test different motifs.
And the amazing thing with it is that they barely sunk inventory, and you just need to teach yourself how to actually use Photoshop or Illustrator. There's a lot of YouTube tutorials, maximum will take you 2 days, to actually replicate these motifs and put them on a t-shirt. And then within like a couple of hours after something is trending, you have a limited edition t-shirt in your web shop, which is printed on demand.
And the moment you hear that little Shopify bell, ka-ching, ding, please insert a tone here. Yeah, all you need to do is walk to your next print shop that usually does it on demand to screen print that particular motif, receive that t-shirt back 24 hours later and ship it to your customers.
And when it comes to pricing, we say it's quite easy. You have your cost of goods sold, and then when you need to get it printed, it's maybe $5 to $10. So you're at $20 costs. And we estimate that you can sell these t-shirts if they're hyped for $59 to $99. So minimum, you earn $30 of profit. And with this, you can for sure buy your new laptop to actually enhance your processes and make it faster. And now the final business idea for today. Our fifth and last business model for today is all about love. Love, love.
We're not doing this.
We're not doing this. Oh, okay. But you know, everyone needs a present at some point. There's billions of people who actually want to gift something to their loved ones. And that's a big opportunity for you to start a business out of your garage or bedroom.
Every year we generate more than $1 million in personalized goods that we sell throughout the holiday season as gifts.
And one business idea which we brought to you is actually inspired by my parents, because they gifted me this pen when I was just finishing my university. And I wish that this pen would actually carry my initials or an inspiring quote, but it doesn't. And this is what we brainstormed for you.
All you need to launch this business idea is a laser engraving machine. A used one should not cost you more than $300 that you can find online. If you're unable to do so, there are plenty of service providers in any urban area that would gladly help you out. And then obviously the item that you would like to engrave, in this case, a pen. We did some research, and a regular pen with a nice packaging should cost you between $8 and $10.
And when you have your production cost, and then even if you pay a little bit for the engraving for a service provider, you have a huge margin when you actually sell it as a nice price. And why do we say nice price? I mean, let's be honest, my parents would not give me a $20 pen. So usually presents are on the high-end side because they're gifts for a lifetime. Meaning we would say that you can sell a personalized pen for $69 to $99. And when we did the math, honestly, even if you pay a lot of money for the engraving machine, such as the $200 quoted dollars, you need to only sell 7 pens. And I'm pretty sure you know 7 parents of people who are graduating at some point.
Shouldn't be a problem, right? So the moment you scale your business, actually a nice effect comes in. That is that your production cost or your purchase price of those pens will go down with scale. So if you bought 10 pens and they costed $10, maybe 100 pens will only cost you $9. Maybe 1,000 pens, $6, and so on and so forth. So definitely a business that Marco and I think is interesting to consider out of your garage or bedroom or wherever you are, and try out with Shopify.
But whenever you actually have high margins and when you earn a big profit, please don't forget that you can create an impact somewhere and invest parts of your revenue to do good in the world. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun for us. And if you liked this well, give this video a like, share it, comment and ask us questions. We're happy to revert back. And if you want to know more about Shopify, just subscribe to their YouTube channel, and good luck with following the business models. And when you're bored or you need a break, now's the time to take it back so we can make some money. yeah, we do have a web shop, buckleandseam.com. Check out our personalizable bags. And if you want to be a game changer and actually enable a girl in Pakistan to be sent to school because of one of our bags, you know the website. It's in the comments below.
Organic cotton. Full grain leather. Personalizable. For you. More significant.